Boom.
Yes, Bally. Do that again one more time.
No.
Okay.
Pangalagadia.
You know what? Episode, USR, the podcast episode number.
I don't know. I missed like the last 2 or 3.
Number 3 for me.
What number? Not seriously. Don't
For
you
me,
remember?
it's like 1, 2, miss a few.
99, 100.
You know what? It doesn't matter what episode we're on. But I've got to say something. I've got to remember the emails that we were reading this
Oh,
morning.
mate, we get some awesome feedback.
Bally, I will show you after this podcast, but the response at the moment has been sick. It's been like, you know what? We get messages from different parts of the world that we didn't know existed. There's some messages saying, you know what? They love the vibe, they love the topics, they just love learning about what we've done so far. But today, we haven't actually done like sort of reached out sort of the other topics that we want to cover. It's all been sort of USR in it, really, if you think about it, like where we started.
Well, to be fair, like the people that have been in contact with us,
Yeah.
you know, they've got some interesting kind of subjects,
Yeah.
you know, which we do want to kind of touch upon, really.
No, Holly in it. I think it's early days at the moment, and I think it's a good idea to get those topics covered on podcast, audio, visual, and just get people in, just jamming out and just vibing and talking about certain stuff that's going to be engaging with people. And so far, so good. So let's keep it cracking. So today's podcast, what are we doing then, boys?
You tell us, host boy.
Is there such a thing as a host boy?
There is now.
Remember Spot boy with the light.
That
was me. That was me.
That
guy-
guy before, yeah.
That guy is a very important part of any party. You're right.
That was
Don't
me.
remember that Brother Guna wanted to spot kind of light calling them as they entered the venue.
Not many people have asked for that. Not many people have asked for that yet. But I do remember the time that. Where did you do
I
it?
actually got dressed up in a suit just to control the light.
And you still fucked it up.
5 minutes later, I was playing tall.
Oh
Spot
shit!
boy.
Man,
You know what? It's about
man-
going above and beyond.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean?
That is very
You
true.
saw the motto. The motto.
More than pressing play.
Yeah, I
Oh
was
shit!
gonna say that.
He holds lights too. So you know what? I was gonna say earlier. I was speaking about this earlier. You know, like the previous episodes that we've done. Nothing ever really like, kind of scripted in it. We kind of say, okay, we'll talk about this today, but it's never like an agenda in terms of we need to cover these bullet points and stuff. We just kind of jam out and freestyle it, and we go on for a little bit. Yeah, it was like 1 hour or something. So today, I thought let's just talk about the album because I think we mentioned it in one of the podcasts, right? Let's talk about the album. Not the album, you know, all the music releases and stuff. that we
Yeah, all the
released and
tracks,
stuff.
yeah, man.
And tell people the history and the story behind each, like, you know, like the mainstream tracks that like people will recognize. Obviously on the album, there's like 2 or 3 standout tracks that done real well. I know, like,
Yeah, like Mendy
No, I absolutely love that track.
oh,
and Pagal.
oh shit! Remember the video that we did for Parker?
There's actually a music video for that.
And I had a cat in there as well. Where the fuck?
I don't know why we didn't make a video for Mendy, to be honest with you.
I know why.
No, come on, man. Like,
No.
that was a banger.
No, Bally, you got to remember, we students, we usually could pull that student loan.
We actually did have a student
actually
loan.
did, didn't we?
Yeah, we had a student loan at this point. And where people were taking money from the government or wherever this money came from to pay for the education. We was paying for fucking Ranjit Kaur and whatever the names were fucking from India and sitting in a pub.
Just with the Jussie.
At that point, we were recording every single person
Oh,
we met.
man.
If anyone told us they sang, we'd say, okay, buddy, your
Nick,
vocal
I think you had a period of like being that director, like making, you know, I'll make you a superstar. No, Sour Cow. Yeah, I get you recording. Yeah, you're fantastic. Get me the studio. Nah, mate, you shit. Drop.
Don't get that. Ali,
That one person the happened to was that waiter from Akbar's.
Oh, yeah.
Sold in the dream and crushed it within 24 hours.
No, worst thing is, yeah, the guy bought his fucking naan bread, yeah, fucking tail all over his trousers. I started singing a song to Nick. Nick was like, I'll make you a superstar.
I'm actually crying.
What, this fucking Akbar, I'm fucking quitting.
he actually went up to the boss that day. He goes, boom in his face. He goes, fuck you, prick. I ain't coming back. The following Tuesday, बाजी ये job है क्या? बाजी गलती होगी. Thinking that he sang so nice. I don't know why he sang in the restaurant.
Oh,
but
yeah.
he sang a song. I was like, बाजी तुझे बहुत बढ़िया को दे number अपना दे दो. He gave his number. Me and Bally went to him in Birmingham. There's about 15 people sitting in front of him, and he goes,
Nick, you shatter a lot of people's dreams.
no, me and Bally.
This is hilarious, because I actually felt like it was Dr. Zeus and Bally Jagpal sat next to each other, yeah, auditioning this guy, yeah, with in front of his whole family. And he's like, yeah, great. Actually, I don't know, you know.
Bally actually felt like an arranged marriage. You know, when the boy and girl sit down and you got all the tubber sitting around.
Trying to tweet you order jalebis and stuff.
Anyway, we took the geezer to the studio. He's a fail. But in terms of the main track, let's go back to the album now, yeah. The main song of the album was obviously Jatt Sharabi. And it's funny because the male vocals we recorded 3 times. And
Oh, man.
the first singer, we took him to the studio, and he's a very, very well-known singer. We won't mention his name, but his song Don't Love It, Don't Love back in the day. So he landed in the studio after work, and he hit it off with the guy
Oh,
that
man,
sort of
that
ended
was-
the track.
That was a long ass night, wasn't it?
It was because they said you two, they said go to the shop to get a bottle of famous crabs.
Oi, shorty.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
So they said go to get a bottle. They came the bottle. Well, I think he pretty much done the bottle by himself. He jumped to the booth, and to be fair, he's a fucking
smashed it up.
He's a bad boy singer. No one can touch it. Well, a lot of people can, and they're all on the same level because back in the day they're all fucking legends. But he sang it. Then we had another singer. I can't remember who the second one was, but the third one, when I went to India,
No, we was in Wolverhampton, mate.
there's a
Dudley Road?
pub. There's a pub in British Desi Queen, I think it's called.
Something like that, yeah.
And we went there.
Oh, on Dudley Road.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
why we
yeah.
went there, but we went there, and we saw the singer, and he could sing high scale, he could sing F sharp for fucking comfortably, and he was hitting the notes, and I thought, yo, let's get him to sing Jatt Sharabi. And we went to him and said, Paddy, would you do the vocal? And he goes, yeah, he's game. Picked him up from West Brom, recorded the vocals, went to India, did all the music and stuff in terms of, those pieces that you record, and the Tumbian, even Bakshi Billah did the Tumbian Jatt Sharabi.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
all these people that are coming across, and bear in mind, we was kids, we were splashing our fucking studio on left, right, centre, getting everything recorded. And that's when the time that I bought that DVD, and that DVD had all these tracks, all these loops, including Satya Sanaya.
Oh,
when,
that famous DVD.
yeah, when Jatt Sharabi actually came out, a lot of people were like, oh, that's not these guys, that's Ghost Producers. At that era, loads of DJs
Yeah.
or people were going up to like Cam Frantic, big shout out to the geezer, press that button, because at this point he was smashing the scene. Like, he had so many bangers under different labels and different people and brands and stuff. But
different people.
different people, but he wasn't one of them. I still ain't met the geezer to this day. And so a lot of people start saying, oh, it's Cam Frantic. But, at that point, at the start, it's pissing you off. But then how many people can you really explain the situation to? And we know ourselves, it ain't Ghost Produced. Anyway, so in fact, we know it ain't Ghost Produced because he's produced in Rocky's bedroom. Remember that little, that we had this little dog.
Rocky's our dog, by the way.
Rocky, we had this little Rottweiler for about 3 months, and we had him in this. To be fair, that room was kind of sick. To be fair,
It used to be a toy room, but it changed to Nicku's studio.
yeah, and I used to be there in the freezing cold.
It used to stick of shit another way.
He just played the dog every time.
Rocky, no, then I go upstairs to clean my ass.
Gopi walks in one day, Nick's going,
So basically, I used to be in this room, did all the production on this software called Nuendo, is a cracked version, did all the music, and the mad thing is, at this point, so the album's ready, and obviously we were kids, we're still learning, everyone's learning, and even the biggest of people, and so we never got it mixed properly, we never got it mastered properly, because we never knew what mixing and mastering was at that point.
We tried to do it ourselves, didn't we?
Yeah, all I thought was mixing was just put the volumes up and down. And
I think we were just getting gassed of just seeing these artists like Srinda Shinda
Yeah.
coming to our studio.
Yeah,
That's
where it started.
Having his vinyl put there.
Yeah, that's where it started. To be
having
fair.
it, signing it.
Did you come that day? Go up to the studio.
Not that day. I missed out that day.
So I actually met him that day.
I just funded it with my studio.
I met him for the first time in my life. And bear in mind, obviously, we've heard all these songs, we've had all the tapes and the vinyls, and we've watched all the old school Punjabi movies where we've seen him. And seeing that person in real life was like a fucking big moment. But I'll be honest with you guys, I was a bit upset because he had bare attitude. He spoke quite rudely. I don't know if it's an India singer, that old school India thing where they just think everyone's like there and I'm up here and stuff. But anyway, so I was still gassed to be there. And I went in the intention of recording Put the Jatta there. But then he goes, let's not do that song in a very rude way, by the way. I'm talking quite politely, but he goes, let's not do that song. I've sang it a million times. Let's do Jagga, which I also think he sang a million times. But anyway, me being me, I'm fucking 80 years old. I was like, oh, Paddy, not Paddy, uncle, or fucking whatever I called him, or Stargy. But anyway, so he recorded Jagga. We did the album. And
the production on Jagga remix.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome.
The remix, yeah.
I use Reason.
Available on iTunes.
It's a sort of Reason, and that had some real nice B lines, and you can crank up the bass.
And the
beats.
what was the era back then? Was it grime?
No, nah. It was
I remember duets being like in the commercial world away from the bugger industry. I'm sure it's grime, you know.
I can't actually remember, to be fair. 2007 this was.
Oh man, I can't remember. I can't remember yesterday.
So so the album's ready. The next stage was to burn them. So I got linked to this geezer in India, and he goes, look, I'll manufacture the CDs. For I think it's like, say argument's sake, it's like 20 rupees a CD. Yeah, that's packaged.
It's one of those like, budget, I'll do you a discount.
Yeah. But he goes, this is that, but then you can do a better one for like 30 rupees. Yeah, so it's only 10 rupees different, but when you're producing like thousands, it adds up, right? So I go, Nick, budget, do the better one. Yeah, but when that came into the country,
fucking
the bastard robbed me. He gave me the fucking 10 rupee one.
It's like CDRW or something like that.
Mate, it was awful. Yeah, but anyway, it was ready. So that was the manufacture we got stung on. Then it was distribution. So
But
distribution.
even the printing of the cover is awful.
But I guess that's all part of the,
that's
the
like using
manufacture.
my HP Envy printer at home.
It's worse.
Absolutely. dreadful.
But yeah, at that point,
It is a learning point, isn't it?
We can't even go back to India because it's all done via airmail, and you know you can't trust anyone in India. They all fucking chat from India.
At this point,
And you-
at this point, we had like £20 left in the student loan.
And also, I just want to apologize to anyone listening from India. I didn't mean it. I love you.
This is why we've done the distribution by ourselves by the looks of it.
Oh no, fucking no. But distribution was fun though, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
It is wicked.
No, well, it's fun for me, like, you know, sitting at home. Just
No, but-
messaging Nick.
Because me and Nick went
Have you
out.
seen this be told?
No, Bally, that's not distribution. That's actual marketing.
No.
Did you actually come with me to
Uncle,
see that?
me and you, we went shop to shop. We went Derby, Leicester, we were
Oh
everywhere.
yeah.
And we was,
You never went to
That was phase one.
No, he never went to London with me because London was two bad memories of London.
Ooh,
are you sure?
Two bad memories
That
because
sounds interesting. Tell me more.
Oh, yeah.
so we was just happy that we're doing this and we're still learning again. Everything's a learning curve. So gone to London with all these packs of CDs to distribute in South or East London, etc., Ilford, Green Street. And so on the way towards London, I'm in my van, Mercedes Sprinter, the old school one, and I'm bombing it. And all of a sudden, the van breaks down near Bedford, right? And it breaks down near Bedford, and I ring a mate's because his brother-in-law's got a garage in Bedford. So we just literally driving at like 20 miles per hour, holly, get into Bedford, Kempston, drop the van off, and he goes, "Look, take this car to do your thing, and I'll fix your van, and we'll do the swap." Okay, safe. Really appreciate that. Jumped in his car. Can't remember what car it was. Me and next man, and driving. We get to Gravesend, and the fuel's low, so I put some fuel in. Get further down the road, and it breaks down. Oh, fuck. At this point, I've just realised I put £80 worth of the wrong fuel in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we had to call AA to come out
This is why I'm the driver, by the way.
to basically suck out fucking what's in there, so I can put the right stuff in. So I'm on a downer because the van's gone. I'm on a downer because I've just put £80 worth of the wrong fuel, which I have to top up with the right fuel. So that's 160 whatever it is.
That's minus in my student loan, by the way.
So at this point, bear in mind, there's an auntie and uncle that came out and goes, "Potta andar aaja chai pee lo." You know, I was waiting for the AA. So big shout out to the residents of Grazer. Whoever that was, you know, that's proper save out.
Did you at least give him a free CD?
I actually didn't.
Auntie, I could download karo phone leak. Say punch.
It's £5. No, that's come to me now, so I apologise to John listening, auntie and uncle. They were elderly, but they were real nice, man. They treat me like their own. Yeah, and so the guys do it, get to the garage, they suck it out, they put the right stuff in. So that's cost me their fuel, their fees, etc. So it's costing me a fair bit. Make a Jaltika, what's done is done. Drive further down, and then it's getting late. We're doing a few shops, it's getting late. So the next man goes, "Let's just stay in Salford tonight." And the room that he'd done, cut it bed, it wasn't even a hotel, it's like a room, and it's upstairs. And I remember it's a nasty looking room. And the bed that I stayed on, it had like crumbs, like bread crumbs on it and stuff. And it's just horrible.
That's probably someone's feet.
They've been scratching it between the toes.
Oh shit. Okay, let me move on with the story.
Sorry, Nick.
let me just move on with the story real quick. So that happened next
I wonder
day.
wonder if that's why you got such a big gap between your toes.
Why? Because there's crumbs on a fucking
Yeah,
bed.
they separated
Bally,
them.
scientifically,
Separated them.
that's scientific. That does not make sense.
Yeah, because there's both like, I don't want this, and they moved.
Anyway, so what happened was, so we got London done the next day, got back, cool. Then was the good news. Okay, the good news was the fact that the CDs were selling out. They had sold out, so we had to go back to drop off more and pick up the money that we got. Because they used to do something where, I can't remember the exact terminology, but they won't pay you then. They pay you on a sale.
I think each store accepted like 15 CDs each.
No.
That was a
London,
limit, wasn't
no,
it?
No, London was a lot more. And so basically, we did sort of the local ones, the ones that were scared and they're paying up front, they took they took less quantity. But other companies like London, big stores and stuff, they took boxes, man, and they sold out and stuff. And then what happened was, so I was going back to pick up the money. So obviously, again, this is a fucking jar moment. Yeah, and I was in my mum's Astra, silver Astra, and we're driving, and then it gets near Watford, and then I see the Blues behind me flashing away, and I thought, fuck. So they pull me to the side, and they goes, all right, sir, do you mind if we just check your license, the passenger license? Did the check, and they goes, yeah, mate, you got any insurance on this car?
Fuck you now.
So I was like, I had, when you have to kind of, at this point, I didn't know what I didn't have, yeah. So I pulled it aside.
You had my student loan, Nick.
Yeah. And what happened was, pulled it aside, and he goes, look, I need your insurance details. Obviously, at this point, I don't have anything clearly. So I ring up, he goes, put it on speaker. I goes, yeah, go up. I'm just stopped by the coppers at the moment. What's that insurance details? He goes, Nick, you haven't got any insurance. I was like, fuck.
Fucking how the fuck was I supposed to know the fucking coppers are
I've just been stopped by the coppers. What's our insurance details?
Fuck no, you could have said anything. Anyway, so long story short, they grabbed the car, they put me in the back of this tow truck, they took me to a compound. It's a Friday, and so I had no car, I didn't have much money, I had no sales fucking money coming in either because I didn't even get that far. And I was just down. I was in a horrible place. So I thought, you know what, let me catch a taxi into Watford Town Centre, High Street, and let me quickly get insured. Happy days, I get insured, pick the car, go home. So I spent like £1,400 or £1,500 on insurance. Went back, I goes, here. They goes, no, you're not the registered keeper of the car. So my mum has to come in. This was on a Friday. And I goes, okay, this was a bit of a shit situation now because I've just got insured for no reason. But then on top of that, I can't take the car. My mum needs to be here. I goes, all right, then fine. My mum will come here tomorrow. No, sir, we close over a weekend and it's going to cost you X amount per day. Come back on Monday. So it's going from bad to worse at this point. Anyway, so I went to the police station. I goes, guys, I've got no money. I've got no means of getting back to Wolverhampton. Did the whole East End storyline. All that kind of shit.
Which character though?
Fucking Peggy Butcher, man. Peggy Butcher.
Was that Pat?
This character don't even exist, man. It's fucking two different
To be
personalities.
fair, you sounded more like Stacey.
So basically, I caught a train. They said, nah, mate, just do one. We're not going to help you anyway. So caught a train back, and it's at dinner and dance, Asian Ball. Remember the Asian Balls back in the day? Went there, I got so fucking drunk because I just wanted to forget about this memory, and it's a great night. Went back on Monday. My mum costed me all the way to Watford, all the way back, got the car. So that memory of the whole release and the distribution was not great. Financially, it's good because we've done well.
Yeah, but all that money that you collected literally went on to the finding, innit?
Nah, fucking not even touched the fucking surface. Because they find me £200 for the fine, 6 points, plus the compound fees, plus all the insurance I paid, plus these taxis going back and forth and stuff. Mate, it's a lot of money that's big.
So basically, mum paid it all, innit?
So the moral of the story is, guys.
6 points went to her.
So the moral, no, it went to me. I had a license at that point. The moral of the story, guys, is don't distribute CDs yourself. Get somebody else to do it, and make sure you're insured. All right. This is obviously with kids and with all four.
But if you left it to someone else, you wouldn't have this story to tell.
I suppose. And so after that, we released Yard.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. That was after good
About 3 years.
about 5-year break. That was
2007 to 2010.
2010.
That was 2010. So that was a bit of a funky project, a different project. It's probably
different,
my
wasn't
least favorite track, if I'm honest. Out of all the songs that we've done, it's my least favorite. Would you agree?
No.
no. Only for you, Nick.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good song, but in comparison to like Jatt Sharabi, Udham Singh,
Yeah, but at the time, you got to
Beat,
think. To me, it's like a timeless track, isn't it? You can still listen to it now, and does it feel old?
I don't know.
It may not be the greatest track, but when you hear it, you think, yeah, this sounds funky.
So that song was a bit of a funky project. Big shout to Steve from DCS. He played the guitar, the guitar on that track, and then The video was sick.
Yeah.
I actually do enjoy the day that
That
we
was a
recorded
proper
the video.
rock star kind of video, isn't it?
Yeah, do you know what we had?
That was a good day, man.
We had the Bugatti in there. We was in
Yeah.
central London. We had Purnima doing the modelling. We just jammed out. We had a fucking good time that day. Just jamming. And Vince from Stormfield, he did the video. And to be fair, the quality of the whole video just looked sick. It looked like a proper movie, innit? Then came, we did a few more songs after that, and we did a few more videos, but we never released our songs. We went to Marbella. We went to Marbella to shoot a video.
We had like a boat, a yacht kind of hideout.
We had a club hideout. We had a yacht. We had the Aston Martin.
Oh yeah, I've got about the car as well.
To be fair, there's that one strip in Marbella. We had this car, and when we were filming, all me and Guppy did was keep driving up and down, keep driving up and down, hoping that was someone stop and say, "Hey, what's your name?"
We had a little John. Can I take a photo, please?
Not for you of the car. So that was fun, but obviously we never released that.
Yeah.
And then came
That was a good video though.
that was a sick video. That's obviously a different concept.
Even the song was really good. I don't think you liked it though. But
I
then
didn't,
again,
I didn't like the song either.
But then again, what song have you liked, Nick?
The one we're about to talk about next, Tuck It Out. No, actually, before Tuck It Out came
Breathe Gore.
Breathe Gore. That came in 14.
That was actually called Modinala Moda.
Yeah, it was called Modena Moda.
And then I was like, nah, mate. Breathe Gore.
Yeah.
And you were like, what the fuck would you call it, Breathe Gore?
But it's catchy, innit? It's catchy. That song obviously done well for us. That hit #1 and it got real good response. Because bear in mind, look, guys, tracks nowadays, they come and go. Yeah, unless it's a banger, which stays around, Hannah. Look how many songs have been released on a daily basis or a weekly basis. And
To be fair, that song would be sitting on a shelf for about, what, 2
we only released it because of him.
Oh, yeah, Bally. Oh, guys, you got to release this, man. Oh, release it.
Mate, it's a good job that you actually listened to me.
Yeah.
You hit #1.
Bally's-
Your first #1.
I had to take out another loan.
Bally, sometimes you do talk some sense.
Exactly.
I'm glad you
I know
talk
what it
sense.
I don't talk often, but when I do.
All right, mate. But so that song came out. That did really well. It's like a banger on the dance floors and stuff. And then came Tuck It Out,
Oh,
which
my
I would
absolute
say,
favourite.
is my favorite. In fact, the video was sick as well. To be fair,
I think everything, like we said in the first podcast, that was a piece of art. Going from the production, the actual video, the actual song, and the reception as well. I mean,
Yeah.
Nick, do you remember the actual shooting video in Venice?
yes.
What a
We tried to be.
we actually
cheeky.
went there twice. Remember?
And we also went to Bedford as well. There's a bridge, and before we do Raxoff scenes in Bedford, and
I actually think that the male lead in that video was like a piece of art.
yeah, definitely.
Like kind of a
I'll make you a superstar.
Picasso.
Picasso.
Yeah, to be fair, Guppy smashed it. I remember the day that Guppy said to me, he goes, "Nick, I'll model the video," and I
No, okay, guys. I didn't say it to like me be a model. I said let's represent the brand. Why are we gonna pay someone else to be in that video just to pose and we're just walking around doing nothing?
that's basically what I was doing in the video.
Exactly.
I was-
Why would you have two of them? Do you know what I mean?
I remember looking at his watch like this, and then
Yeah, you know what?
Wait, is it time for the vote yet?
he
You know
looks
what?
at the sunset.
Buddy, you're the first time we went there twice. Yeah, we went there twice to shoot this video because the first
time was
no, before
absolutely
before we go on to the story, because this story is fucked. Yeah, this story is so fucked, and no one's gonna believe it, but it's a 100% true story. The reason why I was in the first video because I thought there's nothing for me to do in this video. Yeah, go, you can represent the brand, you could do the scenes and stuff, and done. Happy days. I got nothing to do in the video, and I didn't even feature the first time around. But then the second time we went there, yeah, the kids like, no, you have to be in the video. You have to be in the video. You represent your brand, the two of you, etc. So I goes, what the fuck am I gonna do? So exactly what you said. I'm just looking at the time.
Just walking around, just looking.
I had no woman on my arm, and I was married at this point, so there shouldn't have been a woman on my arm. But and I had nothing to do, but they made me be in the video, and I'm wearing this fucking stupid little thing around my neck with my suit, with my chinos on. I just walk around like a loser.
No, what was that thing around your neck?
Is that polka dot dicky ball that you we
brown
found
one?
in the van?
The brown one.
It looked more like a dead blue turtle.
Yeah, exactly. I had the dead turtle around my neck. And anyway, so the reason why we went there twice, because the first time, guys,
Oh man.
podcast viewers that listen to that. So we went there the first time, and we hooked up with the makeup artist and the model, me, Guppy, and our cameraman. So there's 5 of us that went out from Luton Airport to Venice, and and we got there. pretty late, and the idea was because this song's called Tuck It Out, and we wanted to make like a nighttime video, right? And get the scenes and the boats and the whole Venice look in it. And so we got there, we explained to the cameraman, look, this is the sketch, this is what we're doing, and
We basically created like a storyboard.
yeah, pretty much a storyboard. And a lot of lip syncing with you and the female model. And in fact, you were the modeling. You were just
No, I was just lip syncing.
you shouldn't be lip syncing.
Exactly.
She was lip syncing. I just remember what song it is. She was lip syncing up. Just fucking looking like Hrithik Roshan. Yeah. Anyway, so what happened was,
really wish.
the girls are getting ready. Like the makeup artist doing her model, the model's face up and stuff. And then we said to the cameraman, okay, look, let's go out there. Let's get the lights and stuff ready. And he goes, lights? Because yeah, where's the lights? He goes, I ain't putting on lights. I goes, bro, we're recording at night time. Yeah, the song's called Tuck It
Where
Out.
the fuck are you like?
which means, you know what I mean? And we explained the story. We told him that this is the whole story. And before it was in the UK.
We even told him what he actually needed.
And
he actually said to us, yeah, we definitely need lights.
Yeah,
He didn't think it's lights.
and he did with the light. So he was recording a video in pitch dark. So
he goes, let's use our camera light.
and mate, and so that's a fucking flop. So I was like, mate, what the fuck are you doing, like, in it? And he had no care. He went to sleep.
We had 2 nights.
We had 2 nights to record. The first night was going to be half the video. Second night, and then we was going to space it out. Anyway, so we had to tell the girls, say, look, girls, get an early night in the morning. Me and Guppy and the cameraman will go out and get the shit together. So we're ready for the night time. He didn't wake up. He was fucking knocked out. So 5 o'clock in the morning, bear in mind, me and Guppy probably struggled to sleep that night. We're thinking, fucking hell, in that bed, like, you had to come out here. We got all the shit. We're ready. We're active. But we're not really active because we're missing the vital part of this jigsaw. Anyway, so me and Guppy, like, Venice is a very touristy place. So
It's the size of Winninall.
And so we're going around.
Not even taking the piss.
And we're trying to find a proper floodlight, like what cameramen would use in a touristy
To be
place
fair,
where they sell key rings. Yeah.
To be fair, we were trying to find any light. We got desperate at one point.
Bro, we was going from, oh mate, it was horrible. And it's so hot in Venice, and we was walking here, there, everywhere, and we just could not find.
No, by 7 o'clock in the morning, we literally.
No, we got so not wound up. We were so upset and disappointed that we was on our phone. We was contacting people in England to come up from England to
With the
Venice
light,
just with the light.
Yeah.
We paid the flight, get the light hiding, and boom, and bring it. And that's how close we was. When we got to the hotel, that was going to be our things. So anyway, walking back.
We literally going from shop to shop, any place, any canteen, anything that you saw. If you see a bit of light, let's see if we can borrow that light.
Yeah, literally.
It was just a little energy saving light. Let's just use it somehow.
So we was demotivated at this point. We was pissed off. We was every single emotion you can imagine. We was going through this on the way back to the hotel because we were just fucking gutted. Anyway, so we was about 2 minutes from the hotel room. And there's this shop on my left hand side, like an art.
Is it like a museum?
Museum, yeah, for art.
It's a museum,
like,
yeah.
Frames and photos, like very empty shop, just with a couple of frames.
I was basically giving up. I was like, Nick,
I remember you saying, fuck it.
Let's get home. Nick was like, let's check it out. And Nick, you're fucking wasting our time now.
Yeah.
So we walked into the shop. Yeah, this lady was like really interested. I was thinking she just wanted to know what the fuck are you here, basically. And she's just talking, and then Nick was like, yeah, this is what we need. This is what we need. And she's like, actually, you know what? I've got a brother. He's a director.
And she made a phone call. At this point, they're talking in Italian. And she picks up and she's talking away. And me and Guppy like thinking, is this hopeful? Mate,
it was a fucking production, fucking hot.
Yeah, so she made this phone call. She put the phone down. She goes, okay, if you go straight, left, right, straight, like a proper James Bond scene, go up there. There's a cafe. Go inside there, ask for this person, and see what he can sort out. So me and Guppy, for the direction, get to this cafe.
And if you haven't been in Venice before, play Tomb Raider. You know exactly what the maze is like there.
Yeah, it was a bit wild. It was a bit wild. But we found this cafe and we found this geezer, and he goes, okay. And he picked up the phone, made this phone call, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, okay, at 12 o'clock on the main bridge, someone's going to come there and talk to him exactly what you need, right? So I was like, this is proper James Bond shit. Like when people are making little rendezvous and stuff on a bridge and all the sort. When they've got all those padlocks. A kind of place that you go with your missus, say I love you and put a padlock on. Those kind of places. And we went on this high bridge, and at 12 o'clock we met up with the geezer. Told him what we needed. And he goes, okay, save done. It's going to cost you this many hundreds of euros, which is a rip-off.
And he's like, he didn't even give us time. He goes, I'll come here in 2 hours.
Yeah,
he just walked off.
Yeah, 2 hours. We'll come here. And so we okay, cool. So he dipped.
So we went back to the hotel.
And Jinx, you can't talk now until I say your full name. Anyway, so
3 times.
3 times.
3 times.
His name or Jinx?
His name.
Okay. So this will be funny. He's not going to talk. Anyway, so
he said, so my name is So. He said that 3 times now.
Did I? Okay, fine. So, that's the fourth time. So we back at 12 o'clock. He wasn't there. He wasn't there at all. Making a phone call.
Can we just say that the cameraman was still asleep? Fucking hell. Salah karane maada sing innit?
He had no care in the world, no stress.
Oh, you know, I felt like fucking kicking him. You know, you probably listened to his mate. Yeah, I love you, but you're fucking pissed me off that day.
No, I think he pissed everyone off and himself. Then he thought, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to sleep. At least I don't have to face no one. So this geezer's nowhere to be seen. Then I get a phone call, and he goes, "Look, the boats are locked off. Yeah, so
There's actually
they travel by boats.
there's
So there's no boats. So this geezer was walking all the way from where he started.
But
with
it's
his heavy
literally from the mainland.
Yeah, walking across to us, right, and with this heavy briefcase full of these lights. And he made it. He's a little bit late. Fuck it, you deal with that because the guy was walking.
But fair play to us though, you know, a little clap for us. We fucking waited like another half an hour for that light as well.
Yeah, and we got it. We shot that night a straight 12-hour shift, pretty much, innit? Because it went from dark to light. If you watch the video, you'll see the end of the video goes into light.
Yeah.
But to be fair, the rewards are sick though.
After that, we had to like catch a plane home as well.
Yeah, we did.
And then drive all the way to bloody Kent.
To drop the girls off. And then
drive back to Wolverhampton.
Yeah, you did. You did. I pretty much slept all the way. But so did the
Not the
cameraman.
cameraman.
I don't think he woke up. All the Venice is asleep. This geezer. But we didn't pay him. We were actively saying.
We paid him.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't pay him because, to be fair, the cost of that light covered his fees.
Yeah,
anyway, so that was Takida. After Takida was Patlay.
Oh,
and to be fair, Patlay, the fucking response, and you guys know yourself, it's no fucking up bump. You know yourself, that track smashed it because it's very different. The video was sick as well. I enjoyed doing the video as well. It was Mandeep from Newcastle and all those models and stuff, and us guys, and the car, big up Cold Music for the car as well. Yo, that video was lit, and the response on that, boom! Oh my goodness,
Let's not forget Little Ray Ray.
Oh yeah, that's
the video.
That's the first time Little Ray Ray featured in a music video. So you guys,
yeah, but if you didn't know, Amara featured in Breed Corey.
She featured in Breed Corey. Yeah. So that was basically our music. So there's a bit of a story behind every track. I know we had to go through it real quick because obviously we were on time constraints here, but it's fucking phenomenal. If you think about every track had a story, and
even the tracks that haven't been released, like look at the Marbella one and look at Jatt, which is Bally's favourite track. Is
my favourite track.
Jatt will be coming out soon, guys. I am going to get back in the studio. When I say studio, not that Rocky's room because we don't live in that house anymore. This is a proper warm room with fucking central heating and
no shit.
I'm sure we got album and we got an EP ready, haven't we?
The song's ready, but I think we had to revisit because the time that we started this project, I think songs go out of date as well because you know the genre music right now.
True.
Then again, the EP that we're getting ready, almost ready.
That's timeless, isn't it?
It's timeless. It's not about the current music. It's about what we want. So we're making that song for ourselves. But I know there'll be a lot of people who will enjoy that kind of genre music as well because, you know, let's big up the era at the moment because it's doing it. Everyone's smashing it. But
I reckon UK Bangla will come back, you know.
Yeah, I think it will as well. It has to. It has to because the new style music is harder to dance to, right? But the UK Bhangra, even tracks from India, you know, it's
got more energy, hasn't it?
Yeah, UK Bhangra, I would say, had the most energy for a dance floor.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but the India tracks and the Canadian tracks, all these kind of songs that are coming out overseas, they're smashing it, to be fair. Like, listening wise and just creating anthems, they're just dropping them. And yeah, they might be dropping 100 and there might be like 2 bangers, but mate, if you can get 2 bangers as a DJ...
That sounds like Miss Pooja now.
Shit. But I think for this year, 100%, what with 2022, let's drop the album. Let's drop the album or the EP and
let's drop something.
Let's drop something. Yeah. And let's do it. Because, you know what? It was fun. It's fun putting out music, but I think in lockdown, I'm going to be honest. I'll be honest.
I think it's really difficult as well, not just timing, but like you said, having that right frame of mind.
Yeah, I just didn't have it
to get into that kind of creative mode.
Yeah, I didn't have it during lockdown. I didn't have it at all. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to be sitting in front of a laptop and making music. I was sitting in front of a laptop because I was busy making all the Rain's videos, little Ray's videos. But otherwise, that was my little...
But I think with New Nick, I think you get your energy from people.
100%, yeah.
If you have people like proper vibing off you and you'd be like, yeah, you know what? Let's do something.
You say that, but the first album was pretty much me in a room by myself. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
And I think
I'll take all that back. Then.
no, I do
Yeah.
vibe with people. I love being in a social circle and bantering with people. But I think certain times of your life, you work differently, don't you? Because sometimes you want to be by yourself. Sometimes you want to be in a group full of people.
Well, to be fair, you had Rocky.
I was just about to say that. You had Rocky.
I did have Rocky until Mum sold him.
No, to be fair, I sold him. Nick.
Did you?
Oh shit! Did you not know?
You got rid of Rocky?
I got rid of Rocky.
You
I had to.
bastard.
My sister was getting married. And I was like, the room is sticking off shit. I don't know if it's Nick or Rocky.
I was in India DJing at that point. And I woke up to SMS. No WhatsApp back then. SMS back then.
I was like, sorry, Nick.
160 characters worth
Bad
of fucking
news.
bad news. And they told me that the mum got rid of him. That's what they told me. But the truth's come out now.
And the worst thing is, we sold him literally to a guy that lived down the road.
You see him walk past your house every day.
But luckily, we had a drive done, so every time we walked past it, never recognised it.
Yeah. No, dogs are clever. He probably did. He probably thought, fuck these wankers.
Yeah.
To be fair, the house still costs shit. So it's definitely Nick.
Okay, guys, anyone listening or watching right now, it's not true. They're talking shit, literally. No.
Bad joke, yeah.
Okay, so that's basically the music side of things, and the idea. Let's make a plan. Let's make a pact. Yeah, let's 100% release.
So okay, let's do
This year.
something. Yeah, you know, next podcast. Yeah, would you have like a little snippet? Like,
No,
really?
I won't get it ready. That way.
Man smashed it. Sorry, guys. Sorry, fans.
Nick, that's because
I
Nick's,
love you all, but
Nick's like the cameraman recently. He just sits in bed till about 12 o'clock himself, sending me pictures of his feet.
look at the mirror. I'll make you a superstar.
To be fair, I will 100% jump on it. But when you say next podcast, we could be recording the next podcast tomorrow, and it's like 2:30 in the morning at the moment, so it ain't happening.
That ain't our problem. That's your problem.
Yeah.
Get to work.
So let's honestly work on something. Let's get it released
Recharge
this year.
batteries.
No, I think we need to release something this year.
No,
Let's
not
do
we.
something.
You.
Yeah, let's do something this year. And what other stuff that you want to do this year then?
Rest.
Rest.
Go sleep.
Have you not seen the diary for this year? And Bally, unfortunately, we're going to need you to take time off the weekends. Time off on the weekends off the shop.
Yeah, run that past my wife.
Yeah. But you want to get back into wedding season anyway? You've had enough of the Hoover, yeah?
Yeah, I can't wait to be honest with you.
I hate housework. I can't wait for the wedding season to return on a level. Wedding season is that time where we can get away with anything at home, innit? We're like, nah, takya, we did this.
Oh,
gig
mate,
yesterday,
when
we
this is,
done
I'm
this."
getting like my foot massaged, my back massaged, cup of
Yeah, to
tea
be fair,
brought to my
same.
bed.
Sonia, if you're watching
not
this,
getting
yeah,
the
please
cup of tea.
comment below and tell us if that's true, because I've got a feeling you're going to put some...
Bullshit.
I actually do get my feet massaged on my back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll get my feet massaged. I got this machine that I have to buy.
Okay.
Yeah, I brought the same one.
Yeah, and Nick.
Oh, I've got the same one as well, yeah. So that's great. So guys, let's wrap it up, man. So
I'll put the link in the comments if you we can all have one.
okay.
I think next podcast, let's all of us bring our machines here and just sit there with our feet in.
wait, the
underneath.
podcast.
And that's just Nick enjoying it.
Okay.
That's a message done. Guys,
So the next podcast, what we discussing, we don't know, do we?
We don't know.
We're definitely not discussing the album because it's not going to be anything done at that point. But today,
in 2030, where's this album? It's coming soon.
I'm sure we done that back in 2007.
no, 2022, guys, mark my words.
Just waiting for the vocals.
You know what? Wait there. There is a post on Instagram that you posted. Let's find out what time.
No, Barry,
What-
go
yeah.
grab that. Go grab that.
Yeah.
And put it up.
I'll put it
I'll
up.
put it on the screen.
You probably noticed like the custom booth that Nick magically lost.
Oh, you haven't done a podcast this year. So anyway, guys, let's wrap it up. So anyone watching, listening, keep supporting, show your people, show your friends, keep that network growing, share the links and all that kind of stuff. If you want to see anything from us, let us know.
2017.
Was it?
10 years later, year of the album.
We're only 5 years behind.
Hashtag
that's not too
USR.
bad then.
That's not too bad.
I think we do-
Hashtag second album. Hashtag Jatt Sharabi 2 question mark.
Wait, just leave it to the question mark only.
I think we'll just ruin it if we did Jatt Sharabi 2 on a level. But
Do you reckon that guy's still singing in the British Desi Queen?
they've knocked it down. They've built a supermarket there now.
for a cigarette RTI of fucking 25. I'll make his superstar. He's there fucking packing with
Oi.
a fucking gun there.
If all fails, you can make that guy's dreams come true again. There's a guy from Akbar's.
Okay, lads.
Let's call it then.
Call it
Right,
on
okay. In that run, what's happening now? I'm going to run now.
All right, fresh. So yeah, great episode today, guys. We'll do another one real soon. Is there anything you want to say, Cup, before we goodbye?
Goodbye.
Well, I've not really spoken much throughout the whole thing, but hello, goodbye.
Just press the button.
Good night.
Just press the button. So, guys, thank you for watching and listening. Keep supporting. Anything you want to see, let us know. And we're out here.